Good evening and welcome to the last video of me, Voice of the Forge, playing Misilic in Outland before the August the 9th pre-Legion patch drops. After this video, regardless of the content that I have, this will be with the Legion patch installed on August the 9th. So there could well be things that change that I am aware of that might actually influence the way in which levels happen from this point. It is envisaged that we will be online and recording this right up until the moment that the servers will go down for general maintenance. They will go down for roughly 4 hours, and when they come back up we will have the massive patch for World of Warcraft to download and work with. So this is it. This is going to be the last before the patch goes live. If you followed the last video, then you know that we have hit Zangarmarsh, and we are working towards the Mysteries of the Marsh achievement, as we also work towards 24.
Ancestors watch over you.
What we have learned so far within the first 18 quests is the Naga are draining Zangarmarsh. For what nefarious purpose we do not know, but we do know that they have a large apparatus which is a zone, I think it might even be a raid zone, for Coilfang Reservoir, which is in the middle of the zone, and it is looking like they are deliberately sucking all the water out of Zangarmarsh to leave it dead and devastated. With it being the Naga, then we obviously know that they are up to no good, because that's what Naga do, allegedly. And we are also going through and picking off enemies of enemies to strengthen other factions which might come to the Horde's aid, such as the Sporagar, and we try to put the and to try and keep the ecology of the area relatively neutral. As you can see, we're just flying over Hellfire Peninsula. We wanted to make sure that we got at least some rest XP before we continued on with the Mysteries of the Marsh. And you can see how different the zone is once we get out of all this horrendous red and into the blues and greens and purples of Zangarmarsh. Much more soothing, much less aggravating, just as deadly. So now we are going to try and finish off one of the quests we couldn't do before because we were far too busy. Right, so we'll start off with Sporing, because that's over in that corner, and then we'll go off and try to finish the other two before moving on to Zabrigine and looking at the quests that we need from them. With Zabrigine, we know there's a lot of quests there because when we achieved the flight path, we could see a lot of them. And here we go. So the first thing we're doing is, well, we'll skin a Marshfang Ripper. I don't mind some free not hard leather scraps. Does me perfectly fine. There's also a couple of herbalism nodes around here which also help, and this is because at the end of the day we can't guarantee levels with the way in which the level things work, but we can say that we can get through content, which in other words are quests. So straight away we have got the spore bat known as, oh, what was his name? I don't know, he's dead now. Anyway, he's dead. So now we're going to shift. Oh, what's that one? You know what? We will go and do that one. Right, basically we've got to plant seeds in the mechanisms to stop them working, slow the expansion of the Nagar plot. So we shall go and quickly do that. The other missions we've got are more wrapping up exercises where we weren't able to actually get the kills to finish a certain quest. So we might as well do the ones over in this direction which require the time and effort to actually start and finish. And then once we've done these, we'll go back and finish off the village. I think it's Umbrafen village, where we have to kill off so many oracles and witch doctors. We were able to kill off the named person, and we managed to kill off quite a lot of the seers that roam the village, but not the oracles or the witch doctors, because other people were spawn killing them, and there was that many people in the area doing those quests that it was ridiculous. We weren't able to get a kill in Edgeways, so we went off and did other things. So hopefully that will be the end of their particular quest waves, because they will have finished the quest and moved on. Likewise, we will get these done and do the same, with the idea being that if my computer behaves itself, we will be on for the duration until such time as the patch maintenance goes live, to try and get in as much questing done as possible before the pre-patch. So as I've said before, this is the last one before the pre-patch. Oh, drain schematics. Search Sip and Lake for signs of a drain. And that's another 10,000 just for checking out something that I was probably going to have to do anyway. So we do have other people in the area. However, in this instance, because we are trying to clog things up rather than kill things, even if they are alliance, TUI, might end up providing us with assistance that was an unintended consequence of their fighting in this area too. Now you will notice that when we kill the slaves, we do actually get reputation with a faction, which is quite strange, because we don't get the same rep for killing the Naga, which is mighty strange indeed. Although it is quite funny when you see that. You go to target someone, they run straight at you, and then they see the Naga fall over, and then they run straight away again. I always find that quite amusing.
I don't have a target.
Right. Kill this steam pump overseer, and then I can stick a seed in his pipe and block it up and make sure that it doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Drone schematics. Where's the seeds? Strange spores. Iron vine seeds. And a Night Elf Rogue decides that he's going to kill him instead, which is fair enough. I'll kill this one. Goodness sake, will you leave it alone? I just don't think that people have an idea how rude it actually is if someone's fighting something to then just wade in. It's been the height of bad manners for several generations of games now, but I think games like Destiny haven't helped. So now we're going back to find evidence of a drain. If you notice, I keep getting pulled further and further along into this zone across the northern edge. Oh well, as long as we're getting quests done, which shows new content, then I really can't say that we're doing anything. It's not like we're watching a friend of mine who doesn't stream. He's looking at streaming, but he has a very bad habit of getting involved in menus, and then whilst he's in a menu completely forgetting what he's doing, so he'll then just start mithering about, because he plays a lot of racing games and World of Tanks and similar. He just starts mithering about the most ridiculous things, and it's kind of like, no one really cares. All they want to do is see you sort of blow things up or crash the car or win a race. They don't necessarily want an in-depth discussion on why this engine is better than that engine, because you don't have any idea what the actual original engine is. You just know what you're replacing it with. Because unfortunately he doesn't have the technical knowledge to pass that on, unlike Jingles, where he actually does have an insight into the tanks and the ships that he's looking at. So he's able to give something extra, as it were. Poor old Viper's Copperus doesn't quite have that. So sometimes he can be a little lacking, shall we say, and that's somebody else on the same quest as me on a flying mount. Sulk. I'm waiting till I get back up to 500 gold before I spend any more, because I spent a lot on just getting the expert riding skill. Nearly took out all my liquidity just looking for expert riding, never mind the flying as well, so we'll try. Now where's this drain? In the middle. Ooh, what's this big round thing? It looks like a drain. Right. Good-o. That's nice and done, so we tend to get the rock out of here now, please. Let's have a look. Don't want to get out on the far side of the lake. Come on, computer. Thank you. If we aim to come out about this direction, then we start working our way to the question mark on the far bottom left of the map. It's not getting any trouble of drowning. Get that breath meter up. And at the same time we can work out the various nodes and everything else. Now there's not as many quests as there were in Hellfire Peninsula, thank goodness. We're only looking at having another 36 to do, as opposed to having to pull out a mighty 84. This one's just over 50. So Hellfire Peninsula by the end was a bit of a drag, but it did get us through the first 4 levels of Outland, to the point where now we only have 5 left to go, and we're about halfway through 63 to 64. So this is where we're going, and what's it pointing out to number 1 now? Balance must be preserved. Oh right, it's the next of the lake controls. In fact, I will leave that then, and we will actually head towards the Canarian watch post, with the idea being that we will more than likely be going in that direction for the quests from Zabrajin, so it's pointless going there now without having the Zabrajin quests. If we get the extra outpost noted and filled in on the map, it will give us that quest hub, and then basically we make our way round with lots and lots and lots of quests to do and finish off. So that's the plan. Whether or not we get to it remains to be seen. I think we're looking at the servers going offline at 3 AM by this clock, which will mean that we have just over an hour and a half to get as much done as possible. So bear with me and we'll see what we can cram in. We want the bare minimum of toing and froing, which is why I'm trying to set out a logical way around the map. Thank you for the skinning. Come on, computer. And then there should be some herbalism. There was a herbalism node around here as well. In fact, it's right there. Reject waves. Yeah, Belforlock. The Dark Dragons. Yes, so and Canarian watch post, and I believe that introduces us to the Sporagar, who want their version of the bog giants taming as well, because something's been taking all their food, if I remember correctly. We've run into the Marsh Fang Slicer, so we shall kill Marsh Fang Slicer. That'll do nicely. More unidentified plant parts, and I keep tripping over my headset wire. There we go. Yes, you heard me correctly, I am using a wired headset. I do not have the money for a wireless one. Do not have the money, full stop, to put in more money into this than I have already, although things will change slightly when I become a student, because I'll be able to put some money aside for a computer. Now we've attracted the ire of a fungal giant, so we shall kill the fungal giant. And if you notice as well, these are level 64, and they're just like the bog walkers in Deadmire. Still have no idea what a terracone is. Right, so as we walk our way this way, you're going to have to fight our way through some of them, which is, oh, the hardship. Oh no, I've got to kill things. And that was a bog lord with motes of life, creeping moss, and fellweed. A reputation with the Sporagar increased by 15%. We saw that go up before, so let's kill some more. And there we have it. Boglord Tendril, so we've got more of those. Think there might be a repeatable quest with the Boglord Tendrils like there is with the unidentified plant parts, but don't quote me on that, I may be wrong. Either way, it allows us to get some of our basic reputation gains with certain factions.
I'm out of range.
Right, so that one's slightly out of range, so we'll get in range, take him out and then get past. Bit of a shame, but oh well. Small mushroom. Unstable shroom. Stay away from them. Who knows? Well, I doubt that we'll get through a huge amount of levels in Hungry Boggle. Oh right, okay. So someone's doing quests somewhere around here. Okay, so it looks like we've got one of the question marks that we're looking for here. And he's moved. He's moved! God blimey.
Elune be with you. May the stars guide you. Elune light your path.
Come back here, you little bleeder.
What brings you here?
Observing the spawnings. Investigate the spawning glen. Okay, so we shall wolf up and have a look at the spawning glen. And the spawning glen should be part of my map, which is still not found yet. Oh, no, we've managed to aggro a slicer. Oh, the humanity. There we go. Thank you very much. And you seem to be getting far too close for comfort, so we'll have you as well. And over there I think we can just see the spawning grounds in the background. And the overly dramatic death goes to. I know it doesn't speed us up by much, but it speeds us up enough just to make it that little less tedious. Now, these are the spawning grounds, and we have a starving boglord. So we have discovered the spawning glen. We haven't found what we're looking for yet, but we will. And there's somebody else who wants us to talk to them. Just here. There's a Marsh Fang Ripper in the way, so we shall take care of him. And then we shall talk to what I believe is a member of the Sporagar tribe. Get away from him. Oh no, it's alright, he's a blood elf, he's on our side. Yeah, natural enemies. And Sporling's Plight. Right, and he wants Boglord Tendrils. I need 6, I've got 5. I knew there was a quest to do with them somewhere down the line, and the rogue is just going to go all out and massacre. Oh, there's several people here at the minute. Oh well. I'll just get what I can. Extra loot always helps. Right, so we need one more Boglord Tendril.
I need to target something first.
and then we'll see what goes on. And it's quite obvious, you can see here, that the Boglords are eating someone's young rather than finding their own food. And the fact that they're starving must mean that there's something wrong with their food, if they're willing to stoop to these lengths. So I think that's what we've been sent to investigate. Why are these fungal giants here? And why are they doing what they're doing? Boglord Tendril 6 of 6. Oh, right, yes, I remember this one. Right, so basically we've got to rescue mature spore sacs, so they're safe from the Boglords. Keep forgetting I can skin, in inverted commas, them for flowers. And after these are the mature spore sacs. Each of these basically has a young in, so if we can rescue 10 of these, we've effectively rescued 10 lives, which makes us feel good, because it means that we're helping people out. We're not being destroyers for the sake of being destroyers, we are actually preserving a balance. So that's the investigation of the Glen, which was the original quest that sent us here. Now what we've got to do is find more of the mature spore caps. Sacs, not caps. Why did I call them caps? They're mature spore sacs. Find these and take them back to the Sparagar that spoke to us, and we will then have completed multiple quests in this area, which is all very well and good. It means that we are closer to that Mysteries of the Marsh achievement. Oh, Fell Lotus. Got no idea why some of these are grey, some of these are white, some of these are green. We know what grey is, but I just assume that if they're green, that they're rarer than the whites. So it might be worth hanging on to them and sticking them in the auction house. I do have to admit, I love the way in which they are animated, with one of their attacks actually getting down to bend over, and as if they're going to eat you. The animation on them is awesome. What I am hoping, of course, is that with the patch tomorrow, that it doesn't put any extra strains on the system, because we do not know how long this computer is going to live before it gives up its ghost in the machine, because it is starting to get a little bit choppier every time I load World of Warcraft up now. So despite the constant maintenance that we're doing to make sure that we're getting some things done, it's just not cutting the mustard. There will be a new computer being ordered soon for September, when I start my course, but of course we want to get as much done before Legion comes out fully, and because I haven't got the money to pre-order, there will be no world exclusives from me in terms of what the Demon Hunter looks like, plays like, and or levels like. What I can tell you is that it starts at level 98. You have to have the pre-order of Legion, and you have to have a level 70 character to unlock. So even if I was able to meet all the requirements, I'm still 7 levels off being able to get a Demon Hunter, which wouldn't be a problem were it not for the fact that my computer's playing up, which has reduced the amount of recording time, which in turn has then meant that levelling hasn't been quite so straightforward. And if you're wondering why there's no dinosaur in this video, it's because it was done in the previous video within the same 24-hour period, so I'm waiting for it to reset, and now it won't reset until after the patch for Legion on the 9th of August 2016.
It's too far away.
Just in case you don't know when, you could be watching this 2 years from now for all I know. If you are, awesome, because it means that stuff is still up. Who knows what situation things will be in a couple of years, but yeah. This is just before Legion goes up. This will be the last one possible before the servers go down for maintenance, and we'll be uploading the 2 videos we did on today whilst the download is on, and we're waiting to get back online. And I do believe that is my 10th mature spore sack. Which it is, and so we shall Ghost Wolf back up, back to the Sporgar that gave us the quests. And as you can see, there's plenty of people knocking around. It has been quite gratifying to see just how many people have been in zones which I've always encountered as being dead or very lowly populated. So it's good to see that the game is still going strong in many ways. Even though, I mean, this game is 12 years old, so it's doing well for its age. It's just a pity we can't have something that can take what this has done really well and expand on it, which would allow us to actually have some competition in the market, which would improve the experiences even further for people. So, there you go, there's your natural enemies, there's your 6 Boglord tendrils, and 10,000 XP. Thank you, good sir. And Sporling's Plight, 10 mature spore sacks, that's another 10,000. And they are dailies. Excellent. Well, no, they might not be dailies, but they're going to be getting us extra credits. Now I've got 3, so if I come across any more. So, how is my reputation with the Sporgar? Unfriendly. But then I've only got 500 or so to go. And that will improve. Which isn't bad considering that we probably started off as not that liked full stop. So we go back to our man in Canarian Outpost, which is just here. And that's a glow cap. Oh yes, I remember glow caps because they glow bright, look. They're like having a spotlight. Can't remember what they're for. I think they're for another quest. Collect so many glow caps. And we'll get some more not hard leather scraps. There's a glow cap. Glow cap mushroom. So I'll be able to start speaking properly soon when I get my teeth in. Don't know what's up with me and my pronunciation tonight. Anyway, here's the Canarian watch post. And here's the hand in. There we go, we've investigated what's going on over there. And 10 pieces of discarded nutriment at the Quag Ridge. Yeah, okay. I can manage that, and that might give me some more Boglord tendrils to deal with as well whilst we're there. Because if Boglord tendrils work the same way as the unidentified plant parts do, then there'll be some dailies. So I've got some rag veil there, discarded nutriment. So basically, you've got starving boglords, and then you've got these boglords over here that have got more than they can eat. And they're going, nah, don't want that, got something tastier, by the looks of it. So obviously something's caused them to stop eating what they'd normally eat. Is this another wicked Naga plot? Further destabilisation? Who knows? What I do know is that if I keep killing them, I'll get a reputation with Sporagar.
I'm out of range.
And potentially get more bog tendrils. Of course, saving 10 of their babies gives you the biggest boost of 750. But that's when you're looking to gain rep. At the moment, we're just doing a run through as fast as possible to get as much done as possible. So there'll be times later where we could come back and go, yes, we have 53 bog tendrils. We'll take it up to 60 and then turn them all in and then get lots of rep. Unlikely, but still doable. Right, so he's dead. Mote of Life, Golden Sansom. Skill in Herbalism is 379. I'm liking this. I'm like having almost 400 skill in something. It's pretty decent. I know it's just numbers, but I'm easily impressed by numbers. In RPGs. So kill you, got some Fellweed, we've got number 7 discarded nutriment. We are here to thin your numbers. And I noticed that I'm creeping back across the divide, so I'm hitting 2000 again, but I'm also hitting just under 2000 at the same time.
It's too far away.
And if I go to my right, I can also see there's a glow cap over here as well. I'm sure that these are wanted for something, because they're not standard herbalism things, because anyone can pick them up. That's why they've got the cogwheel. So I'm sure something uses them as currency or as a daily as well. Managed to get the other dailies right so far, but that doesn't mean to say I'll be right all the time. Anyway, back to our man at the Canarian outpost. You wanted discarded nutriment, you say? What, the fungus that they're supposed to be eating they're throwing away? The blackguards. Here. This is what they should be eating. Here we go. Hi. Okay, 3 gold and 10,000 XP. Thank you very much. Mushroom samples. Hewn Bog.
Go in peace.
Okay, so now we're going to Hewn Bog. Now, that ties us in with the second of the Iron Vine terrain schematics. So we shall hit that first. See, there is a plan. Maybe a lot of madness in it, but there is a plan to begin with. No point getting into scraps that we can't necessarily win. And there's our little Sporagar friend. I don't know why we've managed to drift this far east, but west. Oh, who cares? We're going from right to left. Right, so fertile spores, unidentified plant parts. Can't skin those. It's the marsh rippers we skin. No matter. There's nothing to kill on this. Oh, this says that's a spore bat. That's okay. So we'll go with the fellweed. 380. Yay! So going up to the second of the coil fangs machines, and we're going to ruin those. I'm sure I could remember collecting these for somebody. Wish I could remember who. It annoys me when I can remember that something's important, but not the reason why something's important. Never mind. If I'm collecting them now, then I will have some in good store for later on. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? And wolf up. To get through here faster. Now you'll notice that we're running through fungus trees again. Oh, this time we've attracted the Marsh flight bleeder. That doesn't sound very helpful, does it? 1976. 2147. Lovely. Now to just get these consistently over 2000. And I see some Naga. Haha! Hello, Naga. See, soon as they die, the slaves don't want to know anymore. So this is the Bloodscale Enclave. We've attracted your attention. Okay. Don't know why I cast that twice on you. I really don't, but never mind. There we go. Oh, oh, Bloodscale Sentry. Yeah, it will soon have you taken care of. Oh, and then there's an Enchantress there, and a Lava Burst there, and an Enchantress there, and a Lava Burst here, and now we start to heal. Oh no, I'm still rooted. Oh, whatever will I do? I'll just sit here and heal. And have a look at your bodies. Magician's Wand of Intellect. Okay. Nice green to drop. So, we shall kill our way into this village.
I need a target.
And the slave got away. And the slave comes back. Better if he hadn't been able to run away at all, but never mind. Anyway. Start killing to get closer into the control tower. It's obviously going to take us a few kills, because there's a lot of Naga. Right, so Lava Burst. Bit messy, Nice crit heal, but it has cleared the way somewhat for us to actually see what we're doing. And there we have it, the place where we're sticking the iron vine.
I need to target something first.
And we get some more unidentified plant parts, another Jagal clam, which will give us some kind of clam meat. And we kill the steam pump overseer. Bye bye, O player, steam pump overseer.
I don't
Bye
have
bye.
a target.
Now I know what I'm looking for. The iron vine seeds can be dealt with much more quickly. And he's obviously got some resistance to lava, given the reduced damage that he just took. Haha! Dead! Right, so we'll now pick up our bit of herbalism that's pinging on our radar. Kill the sorceress. Enchantress even. Oh, got to get it right, it's an enchantress now. She'll get mad if I don't get it right. I mean, I don't want to insult her. I'm just killing her as it is. Stop. And it's raining again. Yay, so things are cooling down again. Excellent. We need it as well because it's not very nice over here at the moment. So, now we've got some breathing space. We switch back over to the hewn bog. And now that we've completed what we needed to here, we shall make an exit from the Naga village in the direction of where we'd want to go. And as you can see, it's all coming together nicely. We're slowly but surely filling up that nice purple bar. It's getting nice and full, and soon we will have no end of unidentified plant parts to hand in and get lots of crap for. I try to watch my language. It doesn't always work. If you're easily offended, I do apologise, but it's my show, as it were, and I'll swear if I want to. Most of the time I choose not to. I tend to be reasonably good, even though I can turn the air blue and make a soldier blush. Okay, here's the hewn bog. And what do we have here? We have ogres. We have ogres, and we have fungus stumps. We have a dead ogre over there, thanks to someone. And I don't know. Oh yes, I've got to get mushroom samples, haven't I? That's the point of being here. Where do I get the samples from? Do we get them from the ogres? No, it doesn't look like it, does it? Because I know there's a glow cap over here. Let's have a quick look. So you'll have to get the samples from them. Yep, it is killing ogres for samples of mushrooms. And somebody else isn't already killing them. And I do like the fact that it's the shaman that have 2 heads. Mushroom sample number 1. And we're away. And the mage is already... Right, so we'll move over here. So we're out of their way. And we shall have our own private little war with the ogre. Here, give me your mushrooms. Oh, come on. That's it, come over here and interfere with me. Didn't interfere with you, did I? Bleeding alliance, yeah, and then you've got someone who's taking on 2 or 3 at a time. Greedy so-and-so. Pandarian Alliance Warrior. Peh. Pesky bleeders, a lot of them. Look at this, poor ogres. I only wanted to take mushroom samples off and we'll end up wiping them out. That would be the... if what was happening was reflected in real life, the ogres would be no more. Anyway, that's 20% through. We're getting there slowly, even with the other people, with the other kills. They're either not doing the same quest or they're doing it for other reasons. You know, take mushroom. Why not? That's like the kobold saying, you know, take candle. If I want it, I'll take it. Oh. I aggroed a shaman and pulled his mate.
It's too far away.
Boom. If I'm going to stand here, I might as well get... Oh, thank you. 2 mushroom samples. Awesome. And he was too far away for that one, was he? Okay, even better. I'll take that for $1. So that's 9 out of 15. And here we go again with the shaman. I'll see you that one and raise you that one. Yeah, I didn't think so. So 10 out of 15. We're getting there. Got there quite quickly actually. And we're into the last 25% of the level. Near enough as damn it is to swearing. And we're starting to build up a couple of decent turn-ins and getting through some of the bigger quests, like the halfway through the jam up the steam pumps one, which is a fairly large one because it takes us across the whole of the marsh near enough. And that's 12. Oh, someone got one angry. that one. $13. Where's the herbalist node that was here? There we go, golden sandsum. It's all useful. And seeing as we're now got more than we almost as many as we need, we might as well start making our way back out again. Why is that? Oh, so I didn't have to kill so many. That's very humanitarian of you. I want that weed behind you, so I'm going to have to take you out. Oh dear, what a pity. Yay, Ragvale. Okay, so wolf up. Now it's taking us down to the familiar fungi, which means we'll run through Zabragine, which is fine. We can run through Zabragine. We can pick up all the quests that are down there. And we leave the hewn bog behind. That looks like the gates of Zabragine to me. Right. And I've got no space in my backpack. That's fortuitous. I happen to have hit on the way into Zabragine, whilst at the same time I need to empty my crap out of my backpack. And that looks like that is a small item repair thing.
Interesting.
Oh, it's a captured gnome. Okay. I'll let them off then. Right, so we'll get rid of some of these. Yes, there's not a lot of space in my bags at the moment. Oh yes, and repairing items would be a good idea.
Daylight's burning.
Alright, so what have we got? Some of this will obviously take us to areas we've already been. That's now unavoidable given how much of the marsh we've... Right, Chief Mumkai's Totem. Daggerfen Village. And Boss Grogak. And that's the ogre.
Greetings, man.
Stinging the Stingers. Marsh Light Bleeders for 10,000.
Yeah, man.
Okay. That sounds doable to me. And at the campfire.
Don't be shy.
Angling to beat the competition. Fenclaw Thrashers. Right, so kill the thrashers in Serpent Lake. Some of these we've already kind of looked at, if that's the word you want to use.
How you doing, man?
Burst cap mushrooms.
Been
Okay.
seeing ya.
So they must be another type, because that's immediately registered on my herbalism scanner. Alright, let's get some of these done then. Oh, there's somebody else with a quest. Can I find them? Yay, found them. And what do you
How
want?
you doing, man?
Spirits of the Feral Fen. Protection totems, so that means I need to
Here
kill
with you, man.
indigenous people of the Feral Fen. Okay. Come to me, Murders Incorporated. And where's that blasted herb? I'm not going to be able to get to it inside the village, am I? Burst cap mushroom. Yep, that's what I thought. They can only pick them up when you've got the quest, and now I need to get out of the village and run all the way round. Yay for villages with only one exit. And looks like I got off the wrong side of the bridge. Yay! We've got limited amounts of time, we've got less than an hour, and I'm fretting about trying to get burst cap mushrooms when I'm on the wrong side of the river for them. Looks like someone wasn't very careful with them. I don't have to worry about the spore bat. Some more ragveil. Oh, nice. You're just in my way. But as you can see, nearly everything now is sort of like 10,000 XP, which is awesome.
I don't have a target.
Right. It's 4 out of 6. You're going to be an issue, so I'll take you out before you become one. Here's Buzzcap. Okay, so one more left of these bleeders. And then we actually go for the bleeders. Knowing that I'm up against a tight timeline now as well doesn't help. Because obviously they'll announce it, what, 15 minutes before the servers come down? That's what they usually do, so whatever time we've got now, I've got to deduct 15 minutes from to get safe. Which isn't going to be difficult, because I'll just Hearthstone to Orgrimmar. But it does mean that the video itself will be shorter. Right, so what are you? You're the Marshlight Bleeders, so you're over here. In fact, no, let's go for... We'll go for Boss Grogglecrack's head. It's a shame I didn't pick some of these up before we went into the Hewn Bog. We could have saved ourselves some time. Oh well. At least you're getting the guided tour. So we'll head back into the Hewn Bog. Oh, there's a circle. And we shall kill some more ogres. Yes! Haha! What's that? That's 100 gold looted from corpses. Or something like that. And there is the great big boss man himself, standing in the middle. So we wouldn't have had him last time anyway, because other people had killed him. They were possibly the ones that I saw that were running through. They were deliberately going for this guy. Right, so let's take out some of his support. Clear the trash, as it were, as we used to say in EverQuest. Pull the trash, clear the trash, so that we then had full run on the bosses. Come on, computer. Okay, there we go for us. Boss Grogak. And he's got one in support, but I don't mind. Right. Something is obviously going on here. I don't know what it is, but it's obviously causing my frames per second to drop ridiculously low. As far as I can tell, there's nothing wrong with my network, but I do know the computer is starting to have issues. I'm just hoping this isn't one issue too far and we can get as much of this done as possible. Can't see what the issue is client side, but it shouldn't be this choppy. Not with a low population like this. This is, unless there's large population somewhere else on where the Outland servers are, that won't help. Right, so seeing as we're up here, there's some more Marshlight bleeders over here, so we'll run out of the hewn bog to the side and find where we can find more bugs. Yes, I am a poor peon. I've got my gear on my back and not much else. I can't afford to fly like the really rich people. But my time will come, and then all shall rule the day they laughed at me. Yeah, right. I'll just take it out on this ogre. See here? I'm not having a good day. Have some lava. And have some more. Hot lava. And I'll have some netherweave cloth. Thank you very much. I shall ignore the stalker, and hopefully the stalker shall ignore me. And I shall kill the bleeder. And he's too far away. Not now, he isn't. And he's got friends. Awesome. Yeah, we don't have to do much else, just kill 8. I think that can be achieved.
Too far away.
What do you think? I think so. I think so. Well, that's 2 down, 6 to go. And here's Daggerfen. Ah, Daggerfen's another group of these people. These, I think, are the degenerate Draenei, or something like that, if I remember correctly in the lore. There's something to do with something on those lines. And someone is here killing their way through them as well, so if I wanted to kill anything here, it'd be pretty pointless. Yeah, because I've got someone to kill here, Chief Mumaki. Well, by the looks of it, Chief Mumaki's in this house here, and somebody's just killed him. Oh no, they're in the process of killing him. Oh. Blood Elf Paladin. Yeah, you bugger off with you and your fancy mounts. Daggerfen Servant. And we want his totem, so I'll just wait for him to respawn. At least it was Horde. Would have been worse if it had been Haktari Alliance. So, we'll just have to sit and wait. All we can do is sit and wait. Right, so come on, Chief Mumtai. Mumaki. Nice. Nagrand is one of the next zones. We've got Tarokka Forest and Nagrand. That's two of our next zones. It would be really nice if I could actually get to 64 just before this went down. But we'll see. Because we're starting to get a number of turn-ins now. Even though they're scattered about the map. Right, the spawn's been broken, so we can kill these. And then Mumkai should spawn momentarily. There we go. Perfect. What? Oh, yeah, very nearly had me upset there. Thought that was a bug. I thought he was gonna glitch out on me or something. Right, anyway, we're done with him. We're done with Daggerfen. We now need some more Marsh Bleeders. And I'll go in the opposite direction to where we need to be going. Massive amount of overkill, but I don't care. Hello. Oh, that was cheeky.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Oh, of course, we don't need to loot anything specific off them, do we? We just have to kill them. Even better. Come here. Thank you.
It's too far away.
So how many are we up to? 3 out of 8.
I'm out of range.
This is good. That's 6 of them. 2 more. Any more for any more. Hey, buggy, 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 buggy. Hey, bleeder, 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 bleeder. Come on. You know you want some. You know you want to taste my blood, and I'll make sure it's the last thing you ever taste. Thank you. There's 2 of them in front of me. Just what I want. Oh, no, there's more than 2. Even better. Got my pick, and you're the unlucky one. Right. Yeah, we'll go for this turn in first. Possibly because Marshlight Lake may be one of the ones that we need. No, it's the lagoon. Umbrefen and lagoon, so yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, Bogstrock. Oh, so we've even got some of the lobster people here as well. Don't think I've ever met you before. Come back here, you cheeky bugger. Mouldy leather pants. Yeah. Let that be a lesson to you. Right, so whilst we're swimming Marshlight Lake, let's see now. Straight ahead. I don't know if it'll make us any faster, but oh ho. And you are Bloodscale. Okay, so we'll just nip to the side of the island and go in between. Haha! Between. And if you don't know where that haha laugh comes from, it's a bad habit I've picked up from a friend of mine who was constantly bombarding me with Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. It was an Adult Swim production where it took all kinds of old Hanna-Barbera cartoons, heroes and villains, and then made a courtroom jokey serial about them, which was originally intended to be live action, and then they decided that it wouldn't work. So you have cases like Speedy, the car that can't control himself, being done for speeding. You have Shaggy being busted for marijuana possession. You have you have Fred Flintstone being a mafia don and being tied to organised crime. Yeah, and you have villains and heroes from the Harvey Birdman universe as legal executives and solicitors, and it is all very, 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 very silly and daft. And you have this one guy called Phil Seven, who is the boss and runs the company, and he has a habit of going "ha ha" at the end of a joke, and then kind of just repeating one word from the joke. Wow. Oh no, they're not totally hateful towards me, and they're not attacking anything, they're just doing stuff. Okay, there's lots of pets to be had there. Anyway, here's a herbalism node. So yes, so if you're wondering where that annoying habit has come from, it has come from an actual published cartoon that's done by Adult Swim. And yes, it even annoys me when I do it sometimes. So if it gets annoying, I do apologise. And whilst I'm here, I might as well kill another boglord. 'Cause I can.
I need to target something first.
Ragvale, another 1000 XP. Puts us firmly in the top 20%, so that's another 5% down. And I just need to run down the side of the spawning glen to find me chappie that I'm looking for. I am going to aggro that, so yes, Martian Slicer, you were shit out of luck. And so was this poor starving boglord who's eating my frenzy young. How dare you? How very dare you? Eat your mushrooms like you're supposed to. Agent Lichen. Alright, that's a new one. Crafting reagent. Cool. That's a greater spore bat, so we don't have to worry about him. I will have some fellweed, thank you so much. Just going to cross behind you. Take out this giant. And there's me man.
I don't have a target.
Popping up again. So, herb gathering, boglord tendril, herb gathering. Right. So, I've got my herbalism there. Still don't know what I want the glow caps for, but I know I want them for something. And there's his camp. I can just make out the little yellow exclamation mark over his head. Now, what pithy
Goddess bless you.
remarks are you going to make about these mushroom samples? Northwest of Humeborg is a place named Angora Stronghold. Ogres must be storing the harvested mushrooms there. Bring me a sufficient number, providing the boglords with new source of nourishment. 10 boxes of mushrooms. Right, so we go back there, get 10 boxes of mushrooms from the ogres. Right. We now go to Zabragine, hand in some quests there, and fly back to swamp rat so we can turn in the other couple of bits and pieces, and we might just be able to. What's this? An expedition. Canine expedition up by 250, guild 125. Nothing with the Sporagar though. Apart from the fact that I get 15 for killing a boglord. Right, so yeah, Zabragine, hand in at Zabragine. Start handing everything in, because we don't know how long we've got until they're going to give the notice, but we've got less than half an hour, so we might as well play safe. If we're lucky, we will have got most of the Zangarmarsh done. I don't think we've done too badly today. I don't know how many quests in total we will have completed, but we should be well over halfway. I would expect that we've done at least 10 to 15 in this session. And we have a number of dailies that we can do as well, should the need arise, for some more XP, namely Boglord tendrils, of which we have a few somewhere. We have 5 out of 6. So another Boglord tendril, we've got a repeatable quest there. And then it's just a matter of saving spores, which will give us another quest, which will help us get on friendly terms with Sporagar. Which is after all what we want. We want to be on friendly terms with the Sporagar. They're not a hostile people, from what I recall. As you can see, there's still a lot of... I mean, he's still got a question mark over his head, because I'm not high enough either level or reputation for that quest. Right, so that sting is the stingers. 10,000 XP. And we now want 10 Marsh Fang. Yeah, that's not going to do any good for me. Yeah, 5 intellect to 87 intellect. That might actually be useful. Oh, come back. Unstuck. Help. Are you the one at the back? Yes, you're the one up the twisty stairs. 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 Hate them almost as much as a Dalek would.
Relax.
Right, so we've got both of these. So that's 12,500, which is always nice. And then Zangarmarsh grounds, which we need to go back for as well. And there's Chief Mumkai's totem.
Stay away from the voodoo.
And that one's a straightforward finish. And then I noticed that there is another opening in the village, which... curses! Anyway, that's taken us very close to the end of this level, and we have another turn in here. How much do we need to turn in? 18,000. This could be doable.
Greetings, man.
Here's your burst cap mushrooms. And have you ever seen one of these? Take the Murloc cage and put it on the flat rock near Daggerfen village. Right, so we're going to capture a little Murloc. Excellent. That's probably for next time, given the fact that we're coming down to our last 20 minutes, which probably means we're 5 minutes off our system warning. And so we shall fly to Swamp Rat Post. That's pretty close to 64. I like that. We've not done badly at all. So we're nearly there. Time is coming up to the shutdown on the server for maintenance. But we are hoping that we will be level 64, because we've got at least 2 quests to hand in which should put us over the age. And I think we need less than 10,000 to level.
How are you?
Oh god.
Okie dokie.
Yay! Old foothills bred foothills. Okay. That's different. Level 64. Nothing new? No. Okay, and how are we doing with regards to quests? Wow, 29. So, when I said that we'd done between 10 and 15, we've actually done 11. And seeing as we started Zangarmarsh today, even though this is a second video, oh, for Pete's sake, get on the bridge and stay on the bridge. There we go. Yeah, this is the second video of the day. So we started Zangarmarsh earlier on today, and we've now gone more than halfway through, even though it's 2 videos. One video is 18, this video 11. And we are going to make it 12. With a 386 in herbalism. It's a ripper, not a slicer, so it wouldn't count for the mission. And I've one in the back way of the outpost for Canarian Refuge.
Peace be with you.
The drain schematics that we picked up. So, Fell Force Medallion or the Expedition Casters Band. Ooh. Ooh. Neither. 3 gold, 284, 3 gold, 284.
May the stars guide you.
And then Born in the Canarian Circle. Canarian Post in Hellsfire Peninsula.
peace.
Well, we can do that one. That one shouldn't be too difficult. So we shall go warn the Canarian Circle. Yeah, Canarian. Yeah. Canarians. Yeah. Wait up. We got a bit of a problem. Right, and where do I need to go? Not far. Not far at all. That little hill, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that looks like their camp to me. Flying wolf. Sorry. Yeah, Canarian post. Warning the Canarian circle. Oi, Canarian circle, guess what?
What brings you here?
That's not as good either.
Goddess watch over you.
Okay. Thank you for the extra equipment. I'm just going to sell it though. And this could be a little bit of a cheeky couple extra quests, because do they count? Yes they do. That's 31. So that now means that we're closer to 18 and 14 than before. So when I said 10 to 15, we're closer to the 15. So yeah, 31, 32. There's the 15 minutes worth sort of a shutdown warning. So we will turn this in, rest in the inn, and then I shall bid you good night and adieu. And when I next see you, the Legion pre-patch will have downloaded. There will be people who have demon hunters, and there will be invasions in-game for those who have pre-purchased Legion. So I dare say at some point we will see some of those in our travels. This is the last day without them, and this will be the last recording that I can make because there's a server shutdown. Either way, it makes little odds. And whilst I still can, how many unidentified plant parts have I got? That's somewhere in the region of 61. So can I... Right, unidentified plant parts.
Elune light your path.
Unidentified plant parts.
Vishnu Dalvier. Goddess watch over you.
What's my relationship to the Canarian expedition like? Friendly. Okay. Probably be able to get away with a few more of those. I think another 1,000.
Greetings.
Yeah, I'll be able to get away with a few more. Right then, so you're rubbish. Your Zanga caps. Your edible fern. Right, so you're no good. You're worse than what I've already got. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Wow. Wow indeed. Okay, so... Oh, and I'm a leather worker. Oh, right, this is what I'm going to be looking to try and get my mitts on. Get those. Get that rep up and then get my leather working up as well.
Goddess bless you.
Return to the marsh. Thank you very much for the free XP. And that counts as 32. So yeah, that's 14. Awesome. You are an inn. This is good night. I am as always Voice of the Forge. You can comment below the video or tweet me at Voice of the Forge. If there's something that you would like to see me cover, then please let me know, either through direct communication or through the comments. I thank you very much for your time and patience and for viewing my videos, and I shall now say good night and farewell to the Azeroth as it was, and a new world dawns after the server maintenance. Good night.